Hello, Main Streeters. I just want to send you a personal video this morning to go with the weekly email. I'm putting out a lot of daily sparks out there, but that's not the same thing as speaking to you all. And just want to share a few things today. Holy Week is almost upon us. This Sunday marks Palm Sunday. Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem with hosannas, which sets into motion the last week of Jesus' life that leads us ultimately to the cross and then to the empty tomb on Easter. We don't want this to pass by without coming together to worship in some way, shape, or form. We hope many of you will continue to join us Wednesday nights on Zoom for a more interactive time of prayer. We believe that's good for checking in personally and having some fellowship and some time of prayer, but it's probably not the same thing as worship. And so what we want to do, at least for the next 2 Sundays, is we want to record a Palm Sunday service of sorts for you to enjoy as a family at home, and of course on Easter Sunday we want to do the same thing. We want to put together a service with some time of worship and music to sing along to, a message, some scripture readings, and other elements that we hope to get people, Main Street folks, involved with. And so look forward to us putting that out the next 2 Sundays. That should be available at the very latest by 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. You should be able to find that in the email or on our Facebook page, Main Street page. We also would like to invite you to participate in one of our favorite Main Street traditions, is our Good Friday all-night vigil. This year it's going to be our Good Friday all-night vigil home edition. But we are going to work hard to put together some meditations on the 7 last words of Christ. And as I've been exploring and meditating on these words myself, I believe that we would do so well to let Jesus' last words be the first words to shape our response to this current pandemic. There's just jewels and treasures in those words. So will you look forward to setting aside your own home sanctuary on Good Friday? Choose an hour, preferably late in the night when you can get up and light candles and enjoy these meditations. Our leadership team met last night, and we also want, when we look back years from now at this moment, we don't want to be celebrating the fact that we use technology innovatively to keep preaching sermons and singing songs or gathering on Zoom. That's wonderful and good. But when we look back, we want to be Acts 4 people. And Acts 4 invites us into this early church scene where it says that God's grace was so powerfully at work in that little community that there were no needy people among them. They sold possessions. They pooled their resources so that no one was in need. We know in the coming months, some of us may be laid off of our jobs, and some of our financial situations may get a little precarious. We want to respond proactively to that possibility and take care of one another. And that's why we are working towards starting what we're calling the Acts 4 Relief Fund. The Acts 4 Emergency Relief Fund is an invitation for us as a church family to set aside a fund of money that we can use to distribute to people who may have months where they can't make the rent or the mortgage or pay all the bills. We hope that these hardships don't come, but if they do, we want to be able to say, we got your back. We're not only depending on the federal government. And so we just want you to be aware of that conversation's happening. We'll give you more details soon. But I would like you to begin to prayerfully consider maybe this federal relief check that's coming to all of us. Maybe you find you don't need it all. Maybe you're doing just fine and your income's still secure. Maybe you want to prayerfully consider setting aside a portion and pledging that towards this fund. So in the coming days, we'll begin to share more about this, but what we're asking is for a pledge. You don't have to send in a physical check, but would you be able to pledge this amount of money so that we can grow this amount of a fund to have available if needed? Well, friends, I hope you're enjoying the Daily Sparks from Johnny, Pastor Bill, myself, and some other voices hopefully coming soon. We hope that the letters to the church in quarantine are keeping you grounded in Scripture and a Christian perspective on this moment. And we hope that you will find this Holy Week coming up exceptionally special, one that you'll look back and remember for years to come. We are here for you. Please know that we are reaching out to everybody in the church by phone calls every couple weeks. You should be getting a call from myself or Mike Fox, but don't wait. If you're struggling or you need to chat, just reach out and call us. Well, God bless you today, and hopefully we'll see many of you tonight on Zoom. The links are included in the email, and we can have some time of interaction as Johnny's bringing a little devotional, and we'd like to pray again for our world. Grace and peace.